Okay, so these are the directions for creating an iMovie video with a B-roll video in the background or picture-in-picture. So step one, we want to make the slides that will be behind us as we're signing our video. So go into Google Slides and just open up a brand new presentation. You want to make sure that your font is pretty legible because this is going to be a picture-in-picture, so your words are going to be smaller, so you're going to want to make sure that they're easily seen. But again, you can personalize it a little bit and change the theme, however. So what you're going to do here is you can have one Google slide with all of your information, all of your project slides on it, but then when you're ready to turn these into images, what you're going to want to do is to make it large. You could always crop it as well, but if you make it nice and large and then holding the home button and your power button, take that screenshot, right, like that, then of course that will go into your camera roll, as you know. So now what you want to do is make your B-roll video. So if you go into iMovie, you're going to want to make a new one or select a movie as your new project. Okay, so on the left-hand side where you see media, you are going to, for this, you're going to want to hit moment so that you have your images, and go ahead and select one of the Google Slides that you made and just click Create Movie. So this is just a movie. This is it. So the only thing that you're going to want to do is you can notice that the slide is kind of moving. This is called the Ken Burns effect, which is not really a good option for a picture-in-picture. It's going to be distracting. If you click on the video, you'll see in the preview shot that Ken Burns is enabled. Go ahead and click that to shut it off. So we want Ken Burns is disabled. And then when we're finished here, you can click Done in the top left-hand corner. You may wish to title this B-roll, title, whatever. Okay, and then go ahead and click out. So those are tiny little videos, that's it. But the issue is you can't have a B-roll image in the corner, but you can have a B-roll video in the corner. Okay, because we can't have an image and we have to have a video, it's important to go into each one of your little iMovie slides here and make sure that we export it or save the video to our camera roll. It's fine to do 720p, it's not that big. So, okay, so now that we have that movie in our camera roll as a video, you're going to shoot your main video with the camera app, making sure that that video is saved to your camera roll, which happens kind of automatically. Then you're going to go back into iMovie like this, click Movie, and then you're going to have it grab video from your camera roll. So here's mine. I don't know how to sign, so I had to kind of steal this, but let's pretend that this is my assignment. Here it comes. And we're going to hit the plus button. Okay. So now that I have this video of me, not me, signing, I want to add the B-roll video. That's important. So I'm going to go and find my recently added videos here. So if this were my title, as soon as I highlight this, I'm going to get the three dots. Grab the three dots, and this is where you get to do your picture-in-picture, okay? So this is called your B-roll video. So you can see that it's blocking her face here, so that's not really, that's not a good idea. So go ahead and highlight that down here on your scrubber. When you highlight it, up in your preview, you're going to see this little icon to drag to position and to be able to resize that picture-in-picture. So we're just going to stick that up here like that. That's why we wanted our fonts to be quite large in our Google Slides. So now that I'm happy with that, I'm going to watch my video. Oops, yeesh, I'm going to watch my video down here and say, okay, well, that might be the end of as far as I want this slide in the background to go. So what I can do here is I can highlight it and just kind of hug it to as far as I want it to go. And again, you can watch and rewatch or just pan like that. So if I come down a little bit farther and I want my next video to show here, I'm going to go and grab it. And again, the 3 dots, my picture in picture. And if I highlight it, I'll be able to see, okay, yeah, that is in the way. So again, same process, highlight it, hit this icon. You can resize it and move it to wherever you want. Okay. And again, with my scrubber, I can come back here and just figure out where I want that slide to start and stop. Okay, so when I want to preview it, I can hit this play here and I can see how the different things show up in the background. Obviously, you're going to want it longer so that people have time to read it. Okay. So when I'm finished, I'm going to click Done in the top left-hand corner. I'm going to rename the movie according to how my teacher wants me to have it, so probably my name and the assignment. Okay, so as soon as I click enter, it's now titled, and now I want to export this video. So I want to save it to my camera roll. That's the easiest way to do it. And my export size, I don't want it to be huge, so 720 is fine. It's going to create this video and it's going to stay in my camera roll. So when exporting your video to iMovie, be patient. It takes a long time to render, but once you get this notification that the movie was exported to your photo library, click OK and just go and check on that. So double check that it's actually in your photos under your recent videos. And here it is, watch it, whatever, make sure it's the way you like it. Now, you're not going to try to export from here. What you should do at this point is go and open up your Google Drive, because we need to get this video to your teacher, and we also want to get it off your iPad because it's going to be taking up a lot of space. So once you open up your Google Drive, click the plus button in the bottom right-hand corner, click Upload. This is the best way to upload stuff to your drive. So click that Upload and Photos and Videos. Go ahead and grab that from your camera roll. Select it, hit Upload. Again, this could be time consuming as well. Once that video is uploaded, it might even give you an error message if you try to play it immediately. Don't panic if it doesn't play immediately, because again, now that you rendered it, Google needs to render it. So it does take a little bit. Almost check back in like a few minutes. But once it's up there and it plays back nicely, now what you want to do is, and again, this will be where it says it can't show it because it's still processing. But once it's up there, you can change the sharing properties to add people, okay? And you may wish to share this with all of your classmates. So anyone with Nauset Schools, anyone with the link can view it. So if you do that, and then you take that link and you put it into Google Classroom to return to your teacher and your classmates should see it. Okay. Again, this is Mrs. Orlandello. I'm in A100, so if you have any questions, feel free to stop by and we can talk it out. Thanks.